Ladies and gentlemen, this is not God. Nope, not me. My middle name is Moses, though. But that was more coincidental than anything. Well, actually, it wasn't really coincidental because my dad's name was Moses, and his dad before him was named Moses. So my dad was actually Moses Jr., and I was supposed to be Moses the third. But then my dad was like, "Nah, I don't want them to say, hey, start splitting the road or water or whatever the fuck. What did Moses split? The Red Sea? Yeah, that's right, the Red Sea." So my dad's like, "No, I'm not gonna name him Moses." So that's a little history lesson for you guys. If you guys actually give a shit, you probably don't, but who cares? Because we're about to start. Oh fuck! I fucked that up. I tried, guys. I tried. I am pissed. I am fucking pissed. Um, my pipe broke. I was pissed. I came home. I'm like,
expecting something serious.
well, it's serious to me right now. I'm just like, man, I'm ready. I'm ready to go home and just light up, man. And then, oh, someone's playing the game. What's going on?
What happened, Danny? Update. This just in.
On my phone, I got doggone NFL package. I didn't know that shit. But Pittsburgh.
All right, guys. Can we be professional for an hour? Please. I wanted to watch the Pace game. That's why I jumped on early. Otherwise, I would be watching. Well, the Pittsburgh game looks awful anyway. So, give me a second. I'm still sharing everything. Hold on 1 second. All right, we're good to go. All right, now that we're in here, but all right. So, box office, they're predicting 90 million for Venom. Yeah, 90.1 million.
Domestic.
Yeah, that's domestic, man.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's damn good.
That's
definitely.
Yeah. I predicted 100 million. I said anywhere between 95 and 100 million, and
I think Danny's the one that got it on the nose, right? Danny, I think Danny said 90 million.
Yeah, I think Danny said 90 million.
Yeah, I said 85.
And then I think Chris said 75, 70.
Yeah. The 70 mark. Yeah, I know he says 70 something.
Yeah, so 90 million, dude, that's really, really good, man. Especially for this time. 13 million worldwide. I don't think it or international. I don't think it opened at a lot of different places yet. I don't think it hit China or anything. But look at these numbers, like 37 million on Friday, 31 million on Saturday, and then 21 million on Sunday. And these are, by the way, these are not the official numbers yet.
Nope.
The official numbers don't come out tomorrow morning. That's when they do all the adding up and stuff like that. So
yeah,
these numbers could be much bigger tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna be like, like
The hell is causing that?
What, you're talking about the darkness?
Yeah, his shadow. It's like your light that's coming from the front of you is not there.
Yeah,
it's like you have a light coming in one angle.
Yeah, you're not as bright.
I think you got it. Just
both lamps are on. I don't know what the hell going on.
No, that's funny. You're right out the M part right there. So yeah, 90 million.
Yeah,
I think you might be right. I think tomorrow it might come up to like 95, 100 million, man. You might.
It could very possibly. Because right now these are still just the like Friday and Saturday is in the books.
Yeah,
and you
Sunday
look at
is
that.
Not in it.
You look at it right. Friday 90 or Friday 30. Saturday 30 and then 20 for Sunday. Like I expect that to go up to like almost 30 on Sunday too, so that thing could be hitting 95 to almost 100 million tomorrow. And like I said, it's not hitting China yet. It's not hitting a lot of these international box offices yet. and it could be a big win for Sony. You know,
Do you think it's gonna go to China? I don't think it's gonna get released in China.
why don't you think it's gonna get released in China? I don't see anything. Well, China's really fickle about everything that gets
Exactly.
released.
It's them anything that has to do with any company that badly represents their culture or anything in their opinion, they'll boycott the whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
But Sony's
big-
Sony's Japanese, so why would Japanese
Sony's-
China same kind of
Japan and China don't like each other either.
Danny, not all slanted eye people are the same. He's like, but it's
You said that.
Japanese.
No, I was just
You're the
saying.
one
I
who
think
They-
no. I was trying to make the example that I don't think that right now at this particular point in time they have any kind of beef that I'm aware of. If it is, I don't see anything in the news about it.
No, I don't
they
think,
they just hate each other anyway. You know.
I know China
right.
has that grudge thing where if
Yeah.
any company that mal represents them or any other of their work, they're gonna be a pain in the ass to allow them back in.
Big Osho threw in a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Big Osho. I saw the first Venom, thought it was an okay movie. Well, you know how I feel about first Venom.
Yeah, you didn't like that shit at all. Yeah.
Hey, I actually recommended the second movie today to a guy at work. He's like, "You seen a new movie?" I was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Should I go see it?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Did you like the first one?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Then go see the second one." I'm like, "I hated the first one. I like I almost said love. Whoa, that's the wrong word to describe.
Oh yeah, I was about like, are you gonna
I
say
was
that?
like, yeah, I fucking love the second one. No. I like the second one. Yeah, I definitely recommend go check it out, especially if you did enjoy the first one. It's fun, you know, it's fun. I have my gripes about it, but at the end of the day, it wasn't like I would go around and just say, no, you don't want that, you know. But it is what it is. We got 33 people watching, 18 likes. We got the mod in the house. We got both mods in the house. We got the captain, Brittany Jackson, in here, and then we got the person underneath that. What is under a captain? Danny, you're military.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Nindroid is lieutenant. He's been demoted to lieutenant, but hey, I mean, you know, he's still around. Nindroid's still
Then
around.
Sergeant is higher than those two, right?
No.
I don't know. I'm asking.
No, I'm telling you, second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel, then it goes into the generals.
Then you get the Halo 3 4-star general motherfuckers level 50.
Isn't admiral after that?
That's Navy.
That's Navy.
Admiral is kind of like equivalent to a general.
Yeah, that's like Grand Admiral Thrawn. The right dude came in with a $5 super chat. I saw Venom 2 Friday night. I thought it was better than the first one, but that's not saying much at all. Still didn't care for it. Yeah, I mean, you know.
I have to watch it again.
Also, with the right dude coming in, just jogged my memory. For all of you guys who are Storm Nation members, okay, that's the exclusive membership. That's exclusive content for members only. We are doing something completely different this week. Every Tuesday night after Storms Live, we do Storm Nation Live. That's where all the mega tier members get to be on the panel, like Gazgar and Danny are doing, and we all just kind of shoot the shit, and it's for members only. So we're gonna try something different this week after Storms Live. Storms Nation, for the first time ever, is going to be live for everybody. It's going to be live, nice. But it's going to be live for everybody. But mega tier members are still going to be the panel members. So I will send a link out to mega tier members. So if you guys want to get live on the channel, now's the time. So hit the join button, become mega tier, and then after Storm Nation goes live, then it's going to go to the super members for playback. And then the day after that, it will go to all members for playback. So that way, each member tier still gets their benefits of that. So we're trying something new because last week I did a 2:00 in the morning stream, and I brought all the Storm Nation members in, and it was fun as fuck. So I was like, all right, we're gonna do this and try this and see how it goes. Gabe Brune came in with a $4.99 super chat. Which actor gave a better performance as Commissioner Gordon? J.K. Simmons or Gary? Dude, J.K. Simmons was in it for 3 minutes. Like he was in it for like 3 minutes. What are you talking about? What gave the better performance? Like what? That wasn't even a performance. He just came in and go, okay, all right. Damn, I hate when they do that. That's it. Like Gary Oldman was in 3 goddamn movies, and Gary Oldman is like the GOAT of Commissioner Gordon. I'm sorry. Like, first of all, Gary Oldman's like the GOAT in mostly everything, right? And he's like especially the GOAT as Commissioner Gordon, and you cannot compare him to a guy who like that's saying like who's the better. Well, no, that's not even a fair comparison. Like who's the better Alfred, like Michael Caine or Jeremy Irons? But Jeremy Irons had a lot more screen time between BVS and Justice League compared to what Commissioner Gordon had in Justice League. Like that's like, am I wrong here, you guys?
I agree. I think Goldman was better.
I like I'm going with the Alfred thing. I like the Alfred in Batman series, but the one in the Ben Affleck, I liked him better.
But we're talking about
Jeremy
the
Irons?
Gordons, though. The Gordons,
the commissioner.
I'll just use an example that you said. Yeah, definitely Jerry Oldman is the king for that.
Do you know who I think might end up being better than Gary Oldman?
Who?
Jeffrey Wright in the new one.
The guy does the Watcher.
Does Jeffrey Wright do the Watcher? Really?
Yeah. He's the voice for the war.
Dude, he's such a whatever you did, you fixed your camera. You're brighter now.
Yeah,
but Jeffrey Wright, dude, he's an amazing actor, man. And I think he's yeah, and like he was awesome in the Bond movies. He's awesome in like everything. So I think he has the acting chops that can be on par with Gary Oldman. But to say J.K. Simmons, like you should even you should even bring J.K. Simmons up. That's not even a fair comparison because you only see him in one scene. Yeah.
Now the best Jim Gordon is one off of Gotham. He is by far.
I love him. I just wish they would have done more with him.
I loved him. I loved him in the Shaft.
The what?
Movie Shaft.
Oh yeah.
He was the bad guy, right? You know,
I never. Seen
you never seen that movie?
Nope.
Oh my god!
Nope,
There's a scene there where he's like taking a shit, and he drops like into the water. He's like, and he throws him the beeper, and he goes, "Just answer when I call you." Like it was like badass scene, man. It was really good.
Who was that? Jeffrey Wright or
Jeffrey Wright? Yeah, he was the bad guy in that movie against Shaft.
The Samuel Jackson Shaft.
Yes, the first one.
Damn.
Yeah.
We got another
crazy scene.
Okay, we don't technically have a super chat. Some geeky guy renewed his membership, but for some reason, I don't know why, the memberships aren't showing up on StreamYard, so I can't put them up on the screen. But he says, just sending you this super chat to let you know that I'm not appearing in the main live streams for the next week or so because I'm going to focus on my midterm exams and tests. I'm sorry, Rob. Priorities, that's all. I mean... All right, man. I mean, you ain't have to explain that, but okay. Appreciate you.
Exactly.
Appreciate you. So that means he's not going to be in the first ever Storm Nation Live that's going to be appearing on the main channel.
The inclusive Storms Live. Members are inclusive.
Yeah.
Everybody. It's open for everybody.
Dude, today's video, this is a little off topic, but today's video, I did one on the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake that was basically all but confirmed. Mm-hmm. Dude, I spent like a good hour and a half on this video yesterday, right? That motherfucker only got 200 views.
Still, man, you got 200 views.
But
that's pretty good.
Not for a 26,000 subscriber channel. Like I always judge it by like I need 1K? At least 1,000 views, you know? Mm-hmm. It's just like I put expectations on myself, and I'm just like, But on the flip side of that, about 2 years ago, I did a Soul Calibur 5 review, and I'm like, this game is awful. And at the time, it only got like 300 to 400 views. Mm-hmm. Lately, I've been getting a lot of comments on it. I'm looking at it, I'm like, why is everybody comment on this old ass video? That motherfucker's got 13,000 views now. I'm like, the fuck? The fuck?
Man, I think I only have 2 shows that have over 100.
Well, see, like I told Danny and Anzo, you guys have to focus on short 5-minute videos because that's what builds your subscriber base. Because oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
My Spider-Man No Way Home review has 101. And then my other one after that is, I believe, the one I did with my daughter about the reviews, the rankings. I hit that one. Yeah, that one hit 106. And my most one that I have is when we were doing, actually, holy crap. My Army of the Dead full review has 113, but it's been blocked off YouTube. I just see I have video contains copyright material as well. It has been blocked worldwide. What?
I'm telling you though, like the way you guys have to do single videos because if new people find your channel for the first time and they see your videos are like 30 to an hour long because they're streams, the average person is not going to sub to your channel because they want fast 5-minute get to the point videos. Your hardcore fans are going to stick around for that. There's a reason why I have thousands of subscribers but only 60 people watching the live streams most of the time, because people don't want to watch a full-on podcast. So, and plus when you do little short videos, it helps with keep your name in the algorithm to build your whatever the fuck it's called, your brand, I guess you can call it. So trust me, I hate doing the 5-minute videos. Every morning I got to get up and just be like, all right, guys, today I'm going to talk about so-and-so. And then I do all the fancy editing. But you got a StreamYard account. You can do that in StreamYard. You can add all the effects and everything.
Yep. And the other one is our, when we were doing the dating one, what's it called again? Game Changer? Yeah. That's my one that has the most. I have 299 on that one.
Yeah?
And when it was hosted on my channel, yeah.
Game Changer.
Yeah,
Game things Changer. I could say on Game Changer nowadays. Some geeky guy threw in a $2 super chat. I will be on Storm Nation, but not on Stormers Live. Well, fuck you too. No, go ahead. I mean, hey, you do you, man. You do you. Man with the plan in the house. What's up? We got 44 people watching, 27 likes. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Also, I do have the link to Danny and Basco's YouTube channel in the description box below. So please, guys, click the description. Subscribe. Buddy. That's right. And Brittany's also putting everybody's YouTube channel in the comments. So be sure to check that out as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Let's see what else is going on here, man. Not a whole lot I see. Not a whole lot. Yeah, just not a whole lot really going on in the world.
Venom. It's just Venom's eating everything up.
That's the thing, man. It's just we get to these moments, and it's just like, you know, it's just like there's only one thing to really talk about, and DC fans be yelling at me, oh, there's all kinds of news, not big enough news to make, you know, headlines. You know what I mean?
What helped Venom 2 is there's nothing really challenging in it now, so it got like that little space to kind of breathe, and the fact that it didn't go to a streaming service. Now I think that James Bond probably cut into it a little bit. I don't know how bad it will, but other than that, there's really not another comic book movie that's going to really kind of knock it out of the place for as if you're someone that likes to see comic book movies. The next one is until about maybe 25 days, then we're going to see Eternals.
November 5th. Yeah. Well, you know what's impressive, though? Shang-Chi is still racking in money.
Oh, yeah.
It's still racking in money, and that's pretty impressive.
Shang-Chi probably would have been the leader if it would break into the China market. That's what hurting it.
That is no doubt.
If Venom gets into the China market,
Shang-Chi's at number 3.
It's going to do extremely well,
and it's close to crossing 400 million worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty strong without China. If it had China, it'd probably be about 700 or 800.
And it already passed Black Widow,
and it was 200 the budget, right? I remember when we discussed it last.
200 million.
Yep. 200 million. So you said it has to make how much to make profit?
3 times.
It has to make 3 times. But you also got to remember, though, it hasn't been in theaters for 45 days yet. And then after it hits theaters 45 days, then it's going to be on Disney Plus for the premium. So it's going to be another $30 people are going to pay.
Correct.
So it it's going to be close, but I think there's a good chance it might break even. And you can't really, I mean, nothing really is doing all that well financially, unless, it's just it's weird times.
What was the budget for Venom 2? Do you know?
I can check it. Basco, can you read that for me while I'm looking this up?
Yeah, of course, man. Ryan Newsom comes in with a $5 super chat. What's up, you guys? Just wanted to know, how was the pizza last night, Rob? Did you watch the Ninja Turtles as well?
I didn't watch Ninja Turtles. I watched YouTube, and I finished the pizza when I got home. I ate half of it last night, and then I ate the other half when I got home today watching football. And the budget is $90 million for Venom 2.
Ooh. Oh my God! Yeah, it's
gonna clean up, bro.
Oh my
it's gonna clean up the box office, man.
Yep. Now you know why the CGI wasn't that much on point.
Well, not only that, but yeah, you're absolutely right. And not only that, but with a shorter movie, that's money that you save.
Oh, big time. Big time. Absolutely.
Like that saves for 30 minutes cut out of your movie. That saves
editing,
CGI. It saves
add some money.
Yeah, the production team, editing, like it saves millions upon millions.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's from what I'm looking at, it says 90 million was the budget.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
They already made their flat rate down right now with this just opening weekend. Close to it.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Good for them. Good for Spider-Man. I think it does well as well because it's a Spider-Man character, right?
Yeah.
But like I said on a stream yesterday when I was on MSK's, is that this whole Sony thing, they were smart because remember when they held out when they were renegotiating, they wanted to pull out Spider-Man from Marvel using them, and then they had to renegotiate the contracts. This is part of what they negotiated, and I think Kevin Feige had something to do with this whole scheme in order to cross-use characters both in the MCU as well as Sony. So Sony's gonna make money either way, and because Sony by itself cannot sustain these characters or make money off of these characters.
No,
I don't know if they keep doggone making them that cheap and getting this kind of money.
Before Spider-Man Far From Home came out, because that was the first Spider-Man movie to cross $1 billion. Before that came out, the highest grossing Spider-Man was Spider-Man 3. It was the highest grossing until Far From Home.
What's up with that? Because they were better movies.
It was just because it had nothing to do with the quality of the movie. It had everything to do with
momentum.
The people were hyped for it. Everybody went to go see it just because it was so much hype on it. But then Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2, don't get fooled. People might bash that movie. Those movies did not do horrible at the box office. They did very, very well. They just weren't doing it was sort of like Batman v Superman, right? It did really, really well. It just wasn't as much as the studio was hoping for. And then, Spider-Man Homecoming came out. It did okay. And then Far From Home came out and it did $1 billion because of that MCU branding. So I'll put money on it right now. No Way Home is going to be the highest grossing movie of 2021.
I think you're right. I think it is going to be. What do you think, Danny?
I don't know. I'm still that Fast 9, man.
Yeah,
it's about 750 now, ain't it?
I haven't checked, but even with that though, just remember how everybody was so hyped for that damn Spider-Man trailer and like how it was just everybody. That's all you heard.
It's going to have to really go to beat that, I'm going to say. I don't know if it'll do 750. I don't know.
It's at 716, Fast and Furious.
God damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy how people are eating that
number, though. That number is all international, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at this. Like it's only at 173 here domestically. International is 543 million. Like, that's a fucking asinine amount of money, man.
Damn those foreign countries. They don't know what a good.
That's the only one I'm scared of. Everything else, I think it'll beat. I don't know if it'll beat Fast. I don't know.
Yeah, but Eternals is going to be either a hit or miss.
I think Eternals going to come in between 500 or 600 million, somewhere in there.
Ooh, really? You think I would not make that bet. I mean, I would
I'm
hope.
I'm counting on international. I'm not counting on domestic.
Yeah, I'm hoping on international too. But right now,
because I think it's going to be better than Shang-Chi, and Shang-Chi's at 3 something now. You said right?
Yeah, Shang-Chi's at like 380, 385.
I think it will outperform Shang-Chi.
I just feel like Shang-Chi appeals more to average audience because like, oh, karate, where internal people are like, I don't know who the fuck any of these people are. What the fuck's going on? Like,
I think it's going to get a lot of, because they already got that Superman comparison. So the geeks like us are going to go in there and be, oh yeah, I want to see this right here. DC and doggone Marvel fans both going to go in there. So I think if it's good, word of mouth will strengthen it.
Yeah, just like it did with Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think it'll land somewhere between 500, 600 million.
Ryan came in with another $5 super chat. So, with Venom 2 being short and saved a lot of money, do you think other characters who have their own solo movies in Sony is going to have the same thing? There's no reason why Morbius shouldn't be 90 minutes. I'm just saying.
I expect it to be 90 minutes.
Yeah,
if they follow this plan in order to make money, I think it'll be 90 minutes.
Yeah. If it works, the story has to be. It can't have a lull in it.
Right.
If it has like a lull more than 10 minutes, it's gonna mess up. But it got to be like fast paced. Make sense, fast paced. And then I think it'll work. But if it get too much of a lull in it, people are gonna complain.
I hope with COVID, it really shows the theater industry, the Hollywood industry rather, not the theaters, that you need to stop with these high budgets, right? And what I mean by that is, you look at like the Marvel movies, right? Those things are racking in like $200-300 million per movie. Star Wars, $200-300 million per movie. You go back in the 80s and 90s, it did not cost that much to make movies. You had a small budget and you did whatever the fuck you had to do.
Yeah, but that's inflation and lack of technology.
No, I'm talking about budget. That has nothing to do. No, not really.
Yes, it does.
Well, yeah, it has inflation, but I'm saying
and technology. The more.
But hold on, let me prove my point here.
Okay.
Blumhouse makes movies for $2-3 million, and they make $100-150 million. You can do Venom. Venom had a small budget. It had CGI. It had all that stuff. But you have to be more creative with stuff now, right? You don't need, like, of course, if you have an Avengers movie, your budget is going to be big. You have to pay all the actors. You have to pay the CGI. You have to pay all that, right? But the days of these massive budgets, like Alita, for instance, Alita had like a $250 million budget, right? That movie should not have cost that much fucking money. There was no reason why Alita couldn't have been done practically rather than CGI. I've seen people with cosplay of Alita that looks better than the CGI. It's just, I think with COVID now, theaters are going to have to start, or Hollywood's going to have to start being smarter with their budgets and stop making these $200 million budgets. Now, in Danny's defense, because I agree with Danny, with the inflation and everything, that was different time, different period. Star Wars back then wouldn't have been made for like $50 million today, because of the inflation. But at the same time, you have to look at the landscape and go, yeah, these people were spending too much money because they knew they were making $1 billion on it. But now we're not making billions of dollars. So now you got to cut it back. The first Iron Man didn't cost all that much money to make. Venom didn't cost that much money to make. So I think for a perfect example, the first Deadpool cost like $80 million to make, and that movie made almost $1 billion. Joker, look at Joker. Joker cost like $80 million to make, and it made $1 billion. It's all about the story and the execution. I mean, look at Jaws, right? That damn shark didn't even work halfway through the movie, and they had to get creative. You have to be creative on how you do things. I don't know. I just think them spending so much money on movies is going to eventually be their downfall.
I think part of it is that, but I think a lot of it too is that we're in a society now that we want stuff to look realistic, this, and that. And sometimes when you want stuff to look realistic, just kind of like gaming systems. Shit, an Atari was what, maybe $75, $100 when I was a little boy.
Right.
Yeah. Now look at these game systems now, $700, $800, sometimes more than that, because they look so realistic. They look so this, so that. Okay, if you want realistic stuff, you're gonna have to put realistic money to it. So now, if they can figure out a way to cut it back and still get that realism, but it's going to be One of the first things going to happen, the CGI didn't look that good. It looked kind of off, looked kind of this and this. Okay, because they cut back $50 million out the budget. So you got to either deal with it or don't complain about it.
Well, how about they compromise?
Well, we just got like great point. Like Danny, I think Danny has a great point because look, we saw it right here with Venom 2.
Yeah,
right. The CGI was
Venom was awesome, but Carnage was like might need a little bit more work. So that was a compromise, but you can't complain about it if your argument is you got to cut back on costs or whatever. So so for the main characters, I'm gonna finish real quick. I would throw all my money into making sure they look on point. The stuff that could cut back for as maybe runtime, story time, character development, that kind of stuff. I would kind of trim the fat on that.
That's what I mean. I'm not necessarily say cut the budget out of the CGI, but cut budget somewhere else. Maybe a shorter movie. Maybe try to find less known actors that you can save some money on. Maybe only have like one big actor, so that saves you some money. Instead of having like 500 different like giant set pieces, have like 2 or 3 set pieces. Because in Deadpool, he was supposed to have the guns for that set piece, and they wrote it into the story that he left it in the cab because they didn't have money for that scene. So you just have to. Yeah, so it makes you think on the fly and be more creative. And some geeky guy's gonna come in here with some bullshit comment. Rob doesn't know how inflation works. I know how inflation works. And I'm not saying Danny was wrong. I was trying to make an example of something different than that. That's not what I was saying, jackass. So thank you. Go check your Quickie Mart. I think someone's stealing some of your condoms. Ryan threw a $5 super chat. Do movie productions change their budget due to certain directors who sign on in the films? I think the studio sets the budget, right? But see, I don't know how that works either, because look at Denis Villeneuve, right? He did Blade Runner, cost a shitload of money to do Blade Runner 2049, right? The movie financially bombed. Then they gave him a shitload of money to do Dune. Dune is financially going to bomb as well because that movie costs way too much money to make. So I don't know how that works.
I think it's going to bomb because of the climate we're in. If we weren't in the climate, based on what I've seen, I think Dune would be pretty successful because it got kind of that cult following.
Right. So did Blade Runner, though.
Yeah, not so much as Dune, though.
Well, Dune is doing crazy in Europe. It's being eaten up. Go check the numbers in Europe. It's
already out in Europe.
Oh yeah, Dune. It's been out for a while. Check those numbers.
It's already 100 million. Yeah.
Yeah, Dune got a very strong cult following, and they're going to improve upon those big ass sandworms, all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure when he uses his power, whatever that power is, it's going to be much better than it was in the one that we saw 15, 20 years ago. So I think that if you want to count that thing, Sci-Fi Network did The Children of Dune, that was kind of wonky. But I just think that a lot of times these cult followings, man, they get a bigger fan. I think there's a bigger fan base for Dune than it is for the Blade Runner. Because I used to, I hear Dune all the time. Dune. I very seldom hear much about Blade Runner.
See, I don't know shit about Dune. I'm just going to see it because Denis Villeneuve. Like, I love every movie that guy ever directed.
It's a good story. It's a good story.
He did Arrival. He did Sicario, Blade Runner 24. Like, this dude, like, just knocks it out of the park with movies. But usually his movies never make their budget back. So I don't know. I'm hoping for Dune. I'm excited for it.
How much does Dune cost to make?
Oh, dude, it's got to be almost 300 million, I guess.
Do we know that?
I'm looking it up.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I'm guessing close to 300 million.
I know the original story. It was like a mini series.
165 million.
So
really?
That's not bad.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
I think it can make that. It's already got
100.
It already paid what it made almost. So all it needs to get is 300 million. I think that's quite doable.
Yeah, about 300 million to probably break even. Yeah.
So I think that's quite doable.
Yeah.
Boy. We got 42 people watching, 32 likes. We'll try to get up to 35 likes. People smash that like button. I do have the link to Danny and Basco's YouTube channel in the description box below. So click the link, subscribe to the channel, show your support. And Brittany is throwing in their channel links. So yes.
I'm gonna tell you who's in trouble.
Jesus?
No. Oh boy, that's doing Avatar. I know he done spend an ass.
James Cameron.
So I don't know when that's coming out. I'm ready to see it because he was selling this thing almost a decade, a little over a decade.
Well,
so I know the ass of money he done spent for that, it got to be astronomical. So I'm really waiting to see if this sucker gonna bomb or is he gonna make his money back.
That's supposed to come out December 16, 2022.
Yeah, now he's sitting on some money. Can you look that up, Ascar?
Yeah, its budget is $250 million US. So
I mean, he got to make $750 million to break even.
That's how much Alita cost, and it didn't make its money back.
But
I think what hurt Alita though is that
go ahead.
Japanese movie. I don't know if people knew a lot about it. The geeks did, but I don't know if the casual moviegoer. I don't know if they knew a lot about. I know I didn't. I haven't even seen it yet. Now,
right, man. Avatar came out in 2009. That's how long we've been waiting for a sequel.
That's 22 years. No, that's 12 years. 12 years ago.
12 years.
To be fair, I could have done without a sequel.
I mean, it ended well.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, I think it's gonna be straight. I like the actor.
Sam,
I like the actor and everything too. It just when I left the theater, I was like, man, I can't wait to see another one. I thought it had a beginning, middle, and end. I didn't think there was necessary to have a sequel. You know?
Yeah.
All those. It was very pleasing to the eye. All those colors and stuff, and I wouldn't mind seeing. They say this was supposed to be underwater or something.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like explore underwater this time. So
yeah,
James Cameron loves underwater shit.
Now,
so
if I was that lead character, I'd be mad because man, he's kind of like, cause his career at a standstill. Cause I don't know nothing really.
The last movie he was in that I know of was Hacksaw Ridge, where he played the lieutenant or captain or whatever.
I remember that. But what's the girl, the female that plays in there? She's racking up. Yeah.
She's in Star Trek. She's in Guardians of the Galaxy. She was in Endgame and Infinity War. So
she could say she's the only female actress that been in the #1 movie. What, twice? She was in Endgame and she was in Avatar. So.
Yep.
Hacksaw Ridge. Actually, he did a few movies after that, man.
Really?
He did. Yeah, he did The Shack.
Never. Oh yeah, that was after Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, The Hunter's Prayer.
Never
the same year. The Titan.
Never seen that.
Fractured.
Never seen it.
Nope.
Lansky.
Never heard of it.
These are straight to DVD.
Probably why he disagreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Netflix, right? Who knows?
Yeah.
I think Fractured was on Netflix.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. I think
that sounds like a crazy, like somebody that like mentally unstable, right?
Fractured.
Yeah, it's based on Adam.
Psychological thriller directed by Brandon.
I think I remember hearing it in conversation, but I never saw it.
And other stuff he did was actually Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 4. He was in that. Oh shit! I didn't know that. Crazy.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Fuck him.
Green Bay is going to beat the Steelers.
It's probably already over.
It's done deal. 27-17.
Ooh, I know somebody that's not going to be happy.
Oh yeah, I do too.
No, they need to get rid of Big Ben. Big Ben's not doing too
well.
This
past 2 weeks, man, it's been like whatever can go wrong in football has. So these teams have. Now the Rams kicked.
Not for Buffalo.
Rams kicked Tampa Bay ass, and now they get destroyed by the Cardinals today.
I should have put my Buffalo shirt on when I did the stream.
You're a Bills fan, right?
Oh yeah, we sucked for 25 years. I'm glad we're finally good again.
It's going to take my Bears actually doing something for
me. Hey, they won today. Bears won today.
Yeah.
Really?
They beat Detroit, like the sorriest team in the NFL.
Thank you, Danny.
I'm just saying.
A little hope of me coming back.
Hey, a win is a win.
Those in the Jets. The Jets won today. I couldn't believe it. Jets beat the Titans. Like shit.
Any given Sunday, man. Any given
Sunday. That's gonna make me have to rethink my picks next week. Fuck.
What's going on?
Well, 6 games today. That is not good.
Man,
so Ravens beat the Broncos 23-7. Shit. Packers 27-17. Almost done. We got the Cardinals over the Rams. Oh shit, the Rams lost.
The Rams lost to the Cardinals?
Yeah.
I just said that. What are y'all not hearing?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry, dude. I'm half tired. I'm not going bullshit.
And the Seahawks, well, there's 13 minutes left
Just
to play.
The Rams kicked Tampa Bay Bucks ass last week. Now they lost. Did that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did, Danny.
I'm sorry. I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
Yeah. Steelers Packers is over. Ravens over there.
Hey, my best friend, man. I sent him a picture of my friend's his man cave. We just done. He's a Raiders fan. I hate the Raiders, but man, his man cave is fire. He sent me a picture. Guess where I'm at? He sends me the picture. Him and his little boy standing on the star in Dallas Stadium. I say, you mother, why the hell didn't you tell me? I would have tried to make that trip. He flew his little boy there last night or night before. They watched the game. They watched the game today.
Oh, nice, man.
God, that'd be nice.
I have a buddy of mine, Quentin. He actually went there with his to San Francisco once and did watch the game there. Yeah, he had crazy pictures, man. That's cool. If you, that's one of my bucket lists is I want to see an NFL game.
Yeah.
And I want to see a European soccer game, both in Spain and in England. So I
want to see an NBA game. I've never seen one.
Oh, I saw a Spanish professional basketball game. Barcelona.
I didn't say SPA and NBA.
I know that's as close as I came, though. Well, I can always go to Toronto and watch it. So yeah.
Man, God, I want
as much
like
as
a dumbass. I didn't go see Jordan when I should have.
Really?
I could have go see him and didn't see it. Boy, I feel like kicking myself in the ass now.
Yeah, man. Definitely. What I was gonna say. So
we're 3 likes away from him, 40 likes. So make it happen, people.
3 likes away. I got 2.
I think I'm about 18 subs from 1,500. So
come on, let's get Danny up to 18
subs.
Come on, 18.
Last time I checked.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Anna, did you sub to Danny? You did? Okay. Girl, sub to Danny.
Would it work if I unsub and sub back? No.
He needs 18 subs. There you go. I spread the word to my daughters to sub.
Very good.
Tell your daughters to tell their friends.
Actually, my youngest one told who did she tell? She told somebody and they subbed to me.
Oh yeah.
One of her Marvel she has a friend that's geeks out for Marvel and stuff like that.
Well, I must got 3 people. Now I'm at 1478. I need 12.
There you go. Ryan threw in a $5 super chat. I went to LA to see Kobe's last game at the Staples Center.
God, that was awesome. We scored like 65 points in that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was an epic night for him. Man, that's and tragic, man. Gone way
I got a Kobe question. I think I already answered this, though. I don't think I answered. Maybe. But you think that Kobe is better? Is perceived to be more better because he died, kind of like how Heath Ledger won the Oscar, because a lot of people said he died why he won the Oscar. Do you think that Kobe or people are giving Kobe more respect and saying that he's better than they actually think he is because of his sudden death?
What was the question?
I said, you know how we always say that when Heath Ledger won the Oscar, one of the reasons he won it because his performance was good, but he died that year.
Yeah.
People felt kind of obligated. I'm saying before Kobe died, they never said a lot of people didn't have him in the conversation as being better than LeBron. Now a lot of people are saying now that he is. You think that is because he died and now people are actually going back and seeing and
no, I think it's because he died.
Yeah.
Because when someone's dead, it's almost like you're trying to honor their legacy, and by doing stuff like that, it makes sure their legacy never dead or dies with them. If Kobe was still alive today, nobody would be talking about him in the same breath as LeBron. You know, the Kobe fans would. The Kobe fans would.
Exactly.
But you know, like if Heath Ledger would have stayed alive, I think he probably would have gotten nominated for that Oscar. I just don't think he would have won that Oscar.
Yeah, I
agree with you.
He would. That year, it was like 4 or 5 big boys, and they did good movies. I looked it
Yeah.
up. I can't remember the name of the movies. Let me see if I can look it up real quick.
Well, he for the Heath Ledger one when he won the Oscar. Hold on. It was Best Actor, right?
Yeah.
It was Best Supporting Actor. I got the video right here. Boom, 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 boom. It looked like Robert Downey Jr.
Yep, he was in there.
Josh Brolin, Michael Shannon.
Yep.
Heath Ledger, Robert Downey Jr., Josh Brolin, Michael Shannon, and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Man, those are all bangers, man.
Oh my God. Yeah. And it was Doubt, right? The movie Doubt for Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, dude.
So I think he would have ended up winning.
What was the one for Mike Shannon? Because that's got to play Zod. What
Revolutionary Road?
I heard that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd have been hard, bro. And back then, I don't think people really was taking notice of comic book movies as much.
Correct.
He kind of broke the mold. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's the first actor that in a comic book movie that won the Oscar, right?
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah.
And then, of course, Phoenix got it.
And then, later. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. was nominated for Tropic Thunder.
Didn't the guy that played Alfred got nominated too for supporting actor? I thought he did. Michael
Alfred? You talking about Jeremy Irons?
No, Michael Caine. I thought one of those years he got nominated.
No.
Okay.
Not for Batman anyway.
Man, that's a huge actors to freaking come.
Yeah, against. That's what I'm saying, dude. I think he would have got nominated. I don't think he would have won that, man.
Yeah. I think would have been Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Seymour Hoffman? That's who I think it would have won too.
Yeah.
But did he die a few years ago?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman died. His last movie was The Hunger Games.
Yeah. I tell you, crazy, man. He chipped me out when he played in doggone Dirt Diggler. God, that shit. What's the name of that thing? Something Nights. Boogie Nights.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Brolin played in Milk.
That movie was good. Who won best movie that year?
What year was that?
2009.
2009.
Yeah. Was it Milk?
Was it Batman?
It wasn't Batman. Batman wasn't nominated.
I don't know.
2009.
It was Slumdog Millionaire.
Yep, Slumdog Millionaire. Mm-hmm. Yep. Milk was nominated or won Best Original Screenplay. Slumdog Millionaire won 6 Oscars.
Slumdog. Which film won the most? Slumdog Millionaire has 8 Oscars. Won 8 Oscars in total.
Yeah. Dark Knight did win an Oscar, but for Best Sound Editing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, absolutely. Crazy.
This has been our history lesson of 2009's Oscars. Come back tomorrow when we talk about 2010's Oscars.
But 2009 had a bunch of good movies that year.
Yeah, it did.
9 movies. I think we're talking about this yesterday.
Fucking Curse of the Curious Case of Benjamin Button, dude, came out that year. It won 2 Oscars.
That movie never made sense to me. How in the hell?
How, guys?
Could he age in reverse? That shit.
Dragon Ball Evolution came out that year.
Oh,
the best movie that should have been won an Oscar.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah, man. I love that movie. That's the movie that got me started on YouTube, everybody.
At least now I am thankful of Shang-Chi because now I can say there is a more fitting representation of Dragon Ball Z in live action. So thank you. Thank you, MCU.
10-minute warning, everybody.
Yes, sir.
I gotta watch Thomas Edward Brady, Patrick Jr. wipe the floor with The New England Patriots. Matt 1306K, man, look up Carnage Hot Toy. That thing is lit. And what's up, Matt? How's you and the wife doing? Hopefully everything is good. Let's
see you, man.
Carnage Hot Toy.
I bet there's gonna be some good toys out for Christmas and shit.
Oh my God! Kind of toy I care now, about.
Man. Probably some good ass Halloween costumes too.
Only toy I care about is that vibrating dildo I just ordered.
Oh, okay. That was for was it Big Gap Wednesdays? You said what was it?
Yeah, that's when I got downtime, I had nothing to do. I light up a blunt and just put some Vaseline on the old booty hole and go to town on it.
Oh my God, bro!
You are
oh my God!
You are one sick puppy, boy.
Oh shit! Good. That's some serious petroleum jelly.
That's okay. I ordered a 24-pack. I'm good.
Jesus Christ. You need Jesus.
I need a lot of things.
Definitely TMI.
And most of it starts with a P and ends with a Y.
Pennies?
Yes, that too.
Lots of pennies?
Parties? Well, I was thinking
Parties, yeah.
I'm not a party type person.
Panties? You need panties?
To go with my dildo? Sure. Let's just make it authentic.
Poor Danny has to sit here and listen to this shit.
Blocking it out, bro.
My God. So, which next movie you guys excited for, man?
I'm excited for Bond on Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to see it. And the reason why I don't know because on the 21st, I'm going on a road trip. So I kind of got to save money for the road trip. So
hold on. From the movies coming up, you're excited for the Bond movie?
I'm excited. Well, you said the next movie coming up.
Well, from the next movies that are coming out from here, let's say
I'm ready to see Eternals. That's what I'm ready to see.
Yeah, me too.
My most anticipated movie left of the year is still Ghostbusters, with Spider-Man coming in at number 2, Eternals coming in at number 3, then Bond, and then Halloween. So those are my top 5 most anticipated movies.
Really? I'm excited for Spider-Man, Eternals, and then Multiverse of Madness when we get it. I'm not excited for anything else right now.
That's next year. We're talking about this year.
Yeah, but that's it.
You're not excited for Ghostbusters or
nope.
Wow.
I will. I might go and watch it, especially if we're gonna be talking about it. I'll definitely go watch it. But
I'm hoping I can get the bootleg. If I bootleg, I'll watch it.
I can't wait for that movie, man. Like that. Ghostbusters is my childhood, man. I seen that trailer in theaters. I started tearing up. I was like, "Oh my God, it's Ecto-1!" You know,
like the one I want to watch now is The Many Saints of Newark, because I was a big Sopranos.
I never seen the show, so
I need to see that. They're only showing it in like 2 or 3 theaters in my area, but I want to know. Does anybody know if they're showing it on HBO Max or?
You think they would, right? Like you think they would. But I'm not sure if they're showing it on that. I watched a movie the other day. My buddy Sharif kept, recommending me to watch this movie. He's like, man, there's a twist, man. You're gonna like this movie. It's called Malignant. It's on HBO Max.
I've seen that.
And I watched it, and by the end of it, I was like, this is the dumbest movie I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's the twist. Because I expected something smarter to happen. Right. And I'm like, I guess maybe I was too smart for the movie, and that's not what they. Yeah, it's just like, nah.
I'm also interested in seeing The Matrix too.
I keep forgetting that even coming out.
Yeah, December as well, right?
Yeah, I think it's December.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
that'll be number 6 on my list then.
Do you like the Kingman? That franchise, because they come out with another movie too.
Oh, the Kingdom. Yes.
Yeah.
The Kingdom. Yeah.
Yeah. The Kingman, kind of like
Kingsman, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kingsman. Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about that TV show on Netflix, Kingdom.
So I watched the first episode of Squid Games,
and
how was it?
Holy fucking shit, man! I gotta finish this fucking series, bro. Like I was at work talking to my homeboy. I'm like, man, like everybody, I'm like, dude, everybody keeps talking about this fucking Squid Game, man. He's like, yeah, man, it's good. He's like, you never seen it? I'm like, nah, man. I'm like, my friends be talking about this shit on my streams. I'll be going on Facebook. People talking about it. So we went on break, and he put it on his phone. We sat there and watched it, and holy shit, bro. Holy shit.
You watched the dub or with the subtitles?
I watched the dub because that's the way he put it on.
Yeah.
But I thought the dubbing was okay. It wasn't. I've seen worse dubbing than that. But yeah, dude, like that stop, go, or red light, green light, rather. Yeah. Red light, green light. I was like, holy shit, man. Did you see it, Danny?
I heard about it, but
that first episode. Okay, I'm not going to spoil anything. But
I know the premise of it.
You remember in the first episode of Boys where homeboy just ran through that girl and like you're like, oh, I'm hooked on after this, right? Like they have the same type of hook. Like once you see that hook at the end of the first episode, you're like, I gotta see what the fuck's gonna happen now.
Yeah. Speaking of that, when does the Boys come out again? It's been a minute.
Probably not the 2022, I believe.
Boys, that's season 3, right?
I'm looking for December 2. This is not movies, but I'm ready to see the Book of Boba Fett.
Me too. Is that coming out in December?
Yes. I'm hoping they have a character that I want to see.
Oh, you're talking about Ahsoka? No, he's talking about Mace Windu.
It's possible, man. It makes sense. It makes absolute sense.
If they're ever gonna bring him back, that's the time to bring him back.
Absolutely.
I just don't see how it's gonna be possible because Mace Windu will be like 110 years old in the Book of Boba Fett.
Shit, Yoda's 800. So
yeah, Yoda's also an alien.
I could be with 100. I could be with 100. The Force kept him alive.
Yeah, there you go.
He's more machine now than man.
Well, he must have something machine, right? His hands cut off. Got shook.
Danny's gonna be looking at every episode of Book of Boba Fett. He's gonna be like LDG with WandaVision. And if Mace Windu don't show up, he's gonna be like, man, this show.
I'm not going to no fucking hospital. That ain't happening. Not because of that. But I will definitely would like to see him in there.
What if he's not in there, but they mention him?
Hey, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be cool either way. I'm just saying, if I had my way, I wouldn't mind seeing him. If he's not in there, it ain't gonna be the end of the world.
The Boys season 3 hasn't confirmed a release date yet. They started filming in February, but they had to stop because of the
COVID
of the bug. So there's no release date yet. Yeah, that was a crazy fucking show too.
Yeah, I love the Boys. I love the Boys. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up like 3 minutes early. It's cool because I want to, get ready to watch this damn game. Danny only needs 14 more subscribers to hit the next landmark. So, guys, be sure to click on his link, subscribe to him as well as Basco. The link to their YouTube channels.
I need 2 for 310.
You need 2 to get what? To complete
310.
310. So the links are in the description box below. So be sure to click the links, subscribe to them. Brittany put out the links to everybody's channel. So I appreciate that as always. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, watch Tom Brady smack the shit out of Bill Belichick's ass.